At this graphic, we obviously are going to be watching the temperature gauge very quickly going into this weekend, and take a look at the full weekend forecast. For today, our high temperature right at that 90-degree high. Tomorrow and Sunday, very similar days, a little warmer, just by 2 degrees, but those 2 degrees are really going to be making a big difference. 92 degrees on both tomorrow and Sunday. Now, going out to the beach all days of the weekend, perfect conditions to do so. Let me step away real quick. 88 degrees for today, lakeside. Obviously going to be a few degrees cooler because of the cooler water out there. 89 degrees tomorrow. Sunday, 89 as well. Waves, not a problem. Rip currents, not a problem whatsoever. Of course, be safe out there and make sure you're putting on plenty of sunscreen throughout much of the weekend, as we are looking at fairly clear skies for today and tomorrow. Now, for the rest of the afternoon today, temperatures once again rising right around 90 degrees. A couple clouds drifting here and there. And for those late night Friday plans, this is tonight at 11. We're still going to be fairly close to 80 degrees, 77 degrees here in South Bend and in Elkhart and Goshen for that matter. So once again, we aren't going to be cooling down all that much going into the overnight hours, and actually our low temperature tonight and starting tomorrow, only 71 degrees. Tomorrow warming up even more, just by a few degrees, but once again, you're really going to be feeling it with some off and on cloud cover here and there. The one thing that we haven't felt all August for that matter, and it's been over a week, today's the 8th, is any sort of rainfall. This rainfall data coming out of South Bend. We haven't had any measurable rain whatsoever this August, and we're almost at an inch in deficit, not really helping our total for 2025. The good news is there is still going to be rain chances in the 10-day forecast. We're just going to have to wait until the weekend is over, which, you know what, that's fairly good news that we are going to be staying dry for our weekend. Here's a look Monday at 5 p.m. off to our west and to our north. What we're going to be watching for is a very weak boundary that's going to be moving into Michiana, and it's going to take a few days to do so. We're not going to be seeing a large cold front moving through, just a kind of changing of the guard of air masses, if you will. And with that changing of the guard, we are going to be getting scattered rain chances Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but they're going to be scattered and not widespread. That's why on our percentages, we don't have anything cresting that 50 or 60%. Speaking of, there is the 10-day forecast. 90 degrees today through the weekend, even going to hold it on Monday. Rain chances start in the first half of the week next week, and then the heat really not going anywhere. Going to be heating right back up to 88 degrees on Thursday, and by the end of the 10-day forecast, days 8, 9, and 10 all back at 90 degrees, Lauren.